Fantastic Four First Steps is the most peak mid Marvel has given us in a long time. And that's okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Whether you like Marvel, you like DC, whether you think Superman or Fantastic Four is a better movie, it's up to you. So just because I don't consider this movie top 5 like some of y'all glazing and saying, doesn't make me a hater. And yes, everything I say is genuinely what I think. So if you disagree, sure, disagree in the comments. It doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean you're wrong. And if I wanted to hate this movie, I'll give it a 1 out of 10 and bash everything about it. I'm not about to do that, because to be honest, I enjoyed this movie. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Let's get into it. Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm gonna be honest. Going into this movie, I thought I was gonna get like a 7 out of 10, another mid-Marvel. I didn't like that. Fantastic Four was in a whole new universe. But I understand after we got the whole Infinity Saga, we had to do something different. You got to change things up, and everything can't be like the comics. I get it. It just can't be. But even though I enjoyed this movie, I had some pros and some cons. Let's go over the pros first. I love the team. It actually felt like a family. It actually felt like Reed and Sue were in love, 100%. It felt like that was their brother/brother-in-law, and it felt like the Thing, Ben, was his best friend. And shout out to Hurd. He felt like part of the family too. Do I prefer Chris Evans' version of Johnny? Yeah. I like the whole true to comic, ladies man. I didn't really get that from this Johnny. Not that he was an enjoyable character. I think it's vice versa who you like, but I just prefer that Johnny. The Thing, this Thing looks better overall, even though it's not prosthetics, it's CGI. Most of his CGI was superb, but it's something about fleshing out the Thing's character in the old Fantastic Four movie I liked a little more. I kind of feel like the Thing took a little bit of a backseat in this movie. Spoiler alert going forward. The man threw one punch this whole movie. You're the Thing, it's clobbering time, but we clobber one time? Sue Storm? This one's better. Hands down. Jessica Alba fine and all, but this one better. Reed, watching this movie, I feel like anybody could have played Reed. I think John Krasinski, however you say it, he could have definitely been Reed, maybe even a better Reed. I'm not mad at Pedro's acting ability. I just think the way he portrayed it, anybody could have did it. But I kind of prefer the old Reed Richards a little bit. Silver Surfer. Let's get this straight. Old Silver Surfer was way better. This Silver Surfer had cool moments, cool scenes, but took a complete backseat to this movie. And to be honest with you, you could have got male, female, dog version of Silver Surfer, you got the same thing. I didn't feel nothing for this character about their past. I feel like Fantastic Four, the old one, Rise of Silver Surfer, just fleshed out the character way better. Way better. The intro to the movie is great. We know they're an established team. They've been a team for 4 years already. So y'all show us a little montage fighting specific villains. I wouldn't say fighting, just key moments of that. Like they didn't even physically fight the mole man or anything like that. It just showed who they arrested, showed who they captured, showed who they fight. They didn't show deep dive into that other than what Reed kicking the ape into the water. That's it. And that's really my problem with this movie. It took 1 hour and 30 minutes from when Galactus came to Earth and fighting started. 1 hour and 30 minutes? This is a 2-hour movie. Thank God it's not 2.5, because almost half this movie I was kind of bored. Other than the intro to when they went to go meet Galactus to the end, those in-betweens and a large part of the second in-between, bored. People were falling asleep in my theater. It ain't me, it's them. I was awake, I promise. But all I needed was 1, maybe 2 villains, 5 to 10 minutes. That's all you really need. Show me a fight, a true Fantastic Four teamwork fight. It's cool seeing them put together back a train that's about to fall off the lines and all that, but okay, we want to see some Marvel stuff. And I ain't just talking about some saving squirrels at the street. I want to see them fight somebody. You get me? Sue's pregnant, has a baby. We all seen that. The baby is some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. I'm talking Twilight level CGI for the baby. I'm talking Flash CGI for the baby. Marvel, did you lose budget? Did you put it towards Galactus and Silver Surfer or something? Because everything else, mostly everything else, looked superb, visually stunning. It was even moments where Thing was like, it looks too fake. But most of the time it was fine. Galactus, mostly great. I would say the buildings he was crushing, great, superb. Silver Surfer, great. The best moment for me is when they got in the ship and went to go find Galactus. That whole sequence felt like right out of a comic book video game. Visually looked crazy. Galactus looked crazy, menacing. And this whole movie, you truly felt like if we don't do something, the whole world's gonna end. They're gonna die. And that's what I wanted to feel in Thunderbolts, but this movie did much better, much better. After they first meet Galactus, that first runaway sequence, not fighting, runaway sequence, amazing. The way they did space and the speed, I was worried Silver Surfer was gonna be downplayed as slow and what she normally is. And no, she caught them boys for real. And they did it perfect. One thing I really didn't like about Reed is when he came back, he's making bad decisions. When you come back, you don't tell the people that Galactus wanted their baby. He said no. F y'all. Like, why would you cause a panic on the world? You are the heroes. It's y'all. Why would you say that? Just lie and said we gotta come up with a plan to stop them. Be smart. You don't gotta tell them all this stuff. Because if it was your baby, you ain't giving up your baby. I'm not giving up my baby. Johnny somehow came up with a whole language, figuring that out. I ain't know Johnny was that smart that quickly. I couldn't even tell if Johnny was a ladies' man for real. He ain't kissed nobody. He didn't even riz no one up. The Thing had more riz than him. But the movie is good. I just don't like some of the pacing stuff they did. I don't like that it took that long for fight scenes to happen. Galactus was great. The last sequence they had to showcase Invisible Woman. I get it, woman power. She did the whole pushing him through the portal to teleport him. But the movie's predictable. You knew in the beginning of the movie when they transported that egg from here to here, you knew that's all they're gonna try to do with the planet. And if they can't do it with the planet, they're gonna do it themselves. And they can't do it themselves, they're gonna do it with Galactus. You knew that was gonna happen. And then, major spoiler alert, when Sue dies, you knew Franklin was gonna bring her back. You knew it. The only point in this movie I was worried was when they went to go see Galactus. And yes, that is the best scene. That's why I keep mentioning it. But dang, at least leave something surprising. And did I mention the CGI of the baby was trash? Overall, I give the movie a 7.5 out of 10. I kind of left the theater thinking this was a great movie. But overall, I wanted to leave the theater thinking this movie's an 8 out of 10, but hour and a half of no fighting, some spooky CGI moments, some, not a lot, and some choices they made I just couldn't agree with. I give it a 7.5. That's a very good movie. I think this is the next top tier Marvel movie they've given us since Endgame. You have Shang-Chi, you have Guardians 3, now you have this. Thunderbolts, huge disappointment. Cap 4, letdown. This is very good. So if you give this movie an 8, 8.5, I'm not mad at that. 9, but you talking about 10 out of 10, top 5 Marvel movie all time, like you gotta relax. There's a lot of movies, okay? Doctor Doom's my favorite. I don't understand how you don't have Doctor Doom in this movie like that. You show that Varia again, but no Doom. Are you giving me a whole new universe and no Doom? At least show me a snippet of y'all fighting him. I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know if Tony Doom is from their world. I don't know if he's from a different world. He's just traveling across different timelines or variant lines, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I think you should have at least given me some glimpse of a Victor Von Doom in their verse. Something. Now, if he's part of that verse, they never fought him, not a fan. Not a fan. Whatever. And this compared to Superman, I think Superman was better. I like Superman more. I love Marvel. I love DC. I'm more of a Batman fan in all. And just because I like Superman more doesn't mean I'm glazing or I prefer DC over this movie. It's just, this is how I feel. It's an opinion. If you like it, I'm not mad at you. Different strokes for different folks. It's simple what it is. If you love it, you love it. But don't lie and think this movie's a 10 out of 10, because it's not. It's not. It's the best Fantastic Four movie we got, and the bar is low. But this is all my opinion. Please like, follow, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Deuces.